Oh, I absolutely love that. And you are going to love this. We're back in the kitchen. The presenters are doing the things. And we're about to color your plate with KOO. Because it's back on SABC2 for a flavorful second season that will have you eating better with KOO. Now, entries are now open and we would like to see your colorful plate. So this morning, we're going to be giving you some inspiration by making a warm winter's hearty meal. It's a KOO bean and chorizo stew. So let's get it started. And the beautiful Zoe is in the building to assist us on this.
And it's winter.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good stew? I mean, I grew up with stews in the family. So we're going to start off with our onions.
Nice.
We're just going to, I love this one chef we had in studio said, let it sweat out a bit. So we're just going to add our onions.
Okay. And always the first step. I must agree with you, Zoe, like, especially during this time, hearty food for me is also so nostalgic. My mom used to make stews from the morning already. So you knew, like, right throughout the day, you're like, Mom, is it ready yet? Can I taste it? Is it ready?
It's something you can make slow and early on throughout the day. So this is a bit of red pepper that I've added, and we're just going to let those soften up. You've got the chorizos in front of you, so can you slice that up for us? Not too chunky, but not too thin. I don't know if that makes any sense.
That makes perfect sense. I got you. I know exactly what you want.
Because we're going to add that to our pot.
Yeah, I love the fact that we're using chorizo. I think it's like a European thing. You know, we have like biltong, which is like a cured or dried meat. So this is their version of it, and it can be eaten on its own. But when you put it in a meal like this, oh, it just absolutely comes alive.
Yes. And then, of course, the best way to get the flavor out of your spices is to add it early on and let it cook through. I've added some paprika and some salt and pepper.
You've actually been paying attention in the kitchen, eh? Not too
I'm
bad.
learning, you know, when you know, it's easier when you're not cooking just for yourself.
Yes.
So I have to say, I'm starting to enjoy the whole cooking process.
Yeah. Feeding people, making them happy. I mean, what better of service of kindness is there? I mean, it makes people smile, makes them happy. And especially when you make a meal like this. Oh,
you only chop one. Okay, this is going to be a very scarce little one. I think you need to chop a bit more for us.
Let me chop up the others and add those two.
But while that's in there, I'm going to let it cook through for a little bit. Nice. And then we are going to add a little bit of our KOO tomato paste, as well as some canned tomatoes and some stock that we have
like
prepared.
3 cans or like 3 items of convenience is what I call it, because literally they taste so good. I've often taken these on like hike trips and camps and literally eat it out of the can. That's how good it is. So when you're adding it to a meal like this, you can imagine how much better it's going to be when it combines with all these beautiful flavors, perfect for winter.
There we go. I'm going to add our tomato, canned tomato.
I got some more chorizo for you.
Thank you. Let's add that too. I feel like we need to bulk this up. And then, of course, our other hero ingredient is our KOO beans that we are using.
Absolutely. So, like I said, it's a specialty when it comes to anybody looking for a quick fix and a meal in a can. But on top of that, KOO baked beans are also a great source of protein. And the red kidney beans are high in dietary fiber, low in fat, and naturally cholesterol-free. Now, you could also be Mzansi's next cooking star on Color Your Plate with KOO, and that's the season 2, which is happening right now. And this is how you can enter with 2 simple steps, right? So step 1, you take a video of yourself creating a colorful meal with KOO, and you got to tell us why you should be selected in your video and tell your unique foodie story in that process. Then step 2 is very simple. WhatsApp your entry video to the number 072 741 5357. And of course, don't forget, we want to see these colorful plates. So get cooking today, and you will also stand a chance to be on the show and win your share of prizes valued at 50,000 Rand. Yes, you don't want to miss out on this. Zoe, how's it going on your side?
It's going good. So we obviously want that to reduce a little bit. Okay. And then we are going to add, the last thing to add is your legumes. So we're going to add our red kidney beans, as well as some baked beans in the tomato sauce. And then once these are in, I personally try not to stir the pot too much, just like a little at the bottom to make sure it doesn't burn at the bottom.
What's the reason for that? You kind of just want it to settle in?
I don't want to break the beans. I want to keep I want them to keep their shape, their texture, and obviously as they cook through, they get softer.
Yes, the
so you want to be very gentle. Otherwise, you end up with a lot of like a mush. And that's not what you want. So look at that. We're going to leave this for a bit. I put it on a very low heat, so we'll keep an eye on it. But this is just going to cook through and thicken up and really become that hearty stew that we have there, with some garlic bread.
Oh,
you just want,
that's the cherry
you
on
want
the
to
top.
serve it in such a way where there's like dipping opportunity.
I love that. I love it. And I also love this phase where you left it to simmer, because this is that part where the smells just go all over the house.
This is the part.
Maybe the neighbors smell it too and they start knocking on the door and saying, oh, what is being cooked? And I can imagine that this is something that everybody's going to experience if they make a meal like this.
If they do. And you know what? I actually took this scent for granted, because I would have friends come and visit and you can literally smell the food from the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
And I realized not every household had stews every night for dinner, so I do miss that smell of mom making a stew after a long day.
Well, hopefully this has inspired you to add this recipe to your arsenal and you can get more of those nostalgic feelings and memories. And for you, Mzansi, don't miss out, because Mzansi's cooking star could be you and you want to enter right now. Good luck.
Color Your Plate with KOO is back on SABC2 with a flavor-filled second season that will have you eating better with KOO. If you think you're Mzansi's next cooking star, you have the chance to show us how you color your plate with KOO. Take a video of yourself creating a colorful meal with KOO and tell us why you should be selected. WhatsApp your entry video to 072-741-5357 to stand a chance to be on the show and win your share of prizes valued at 500,000 Rand. Enter now.